Now, from the WBRZ Sports 2 team, it's the Friday Night Blitz.
Welcome into the Blitz. Jack Schemmel joined here by Bree Andrus. Another fantastic week of high school football here in the capital area. And since it's the second to last week of the regular season, a couple of district titles up for grabs this week.
Yeah, sorry if we look a little crazy. We got stormed on tonight, but we do have 3 district championships up for grabs. So that made it a little difficult for us to choose our game of the week, but we chose a pretty good one. 2 one-loss teams in 6-4 going head-to-head tonight in the 7-08-05.
It's the Friday Night Blitz Game of the Week.
The Istrouma Indians playing host to the Plaquemine Green Devils. This one was really fun and high energy, even in the rain. First quarter opening drive for the Devils in plus territory. The handoff to the guy we all know, former Fans' Choice Player of the Week, Tyrese Mosby, stays on his feet, and he's in the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. They go up 7-0. On the ensuing Istrouma drive, Vincent Davis going to hand it off to Kyrie Paul, another really talented back. He breaks some tackles, and that speed is unmatched. It'll be an Indians touchdown. The 2-point conversion gives them an 8-7 lead. He finds our camera and says, don't play with him. Second quarter now, Green Devils going to Old Reliable once again. Tyrese Mosby walks it in with ease to regain the lead 14-8. He finds us as well and says, I'm like that. Next Plaquemine drive, Nico Victorian gonna go to Darrell Tate now. Tate gonna break loose here, then pass the secondary, and he will also score. And just like that, the Green Devils are up by 2 touchdowns, a 22-8 lead after the 2-point conversion. And Coach Donald Williams is loving it. And then the rain started coming down hard, but the band and the sideline were both loving it as Plaquemine closes the half with the lead. The Green Devils go on to win this one 36-8 and clinch the 6-4A district title.
That's 8 wins in a row for them.
It sure is. All right, let's go over now to Central as they face Zachary. Oh, nice pass there, almost for the touchdown. Not quite, but they will. It seems like punch it in. One play later, oh, but bad snap. They recover, and it's going to be Central Wildcat ball, and they're going to look to put some points on the board out of this. Number 21 going to get the recovery, and then they're driving. Central's Jackson Furman going to air it out here. Nice deep pass. Connects with him, and he is gone all by himself.
That works well. If you just throw it right to the wide receiver.
Gonna go all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. Central gonna hold on to win this one 14-3 over the Broncos.
Hey, how about the other powerhouse in 4-5A? The Catholic High Bears eyeing their 6th straight win overall and a 4-0 start to district play tonight. Woodlawn trying to play spoiler. And in this one, the Catholic High baseball team being honored for their national championship in this past spring. And we got Bears up 14-0 in the first. Rylan Parker takes it up the middle, and he'll rumble in for the score. It's 21-0 Catholic. Second quarter, Bears on the move again. Parker, he's also on the move again, gets the handoff. He's going to go inside the 10-yard line, breaks a tackle there. The Panthers will finally get him down inside the 10-yard line. 2 plays later, Jaden Miles is going to get the ball out of the Wildcat here, and he gets into the score, in for the score pretty easily. 28-0 Catholic Bears. Woodlawn trying to get on the board right before the half here with the field goal attempt, but it is blocked by Caden Jones. It's 28-0 at the half and 42-0 at the end of the game. Catholic wins. Now going back to Thursday night, Liberty hosting Scotlandville at Olympia Stadium. Both teams are 0-3 in 4-5A. That streak ended for one of them. First quarter, Liberty's first drive of the game. We got faked out here, but it's Zayden Foster on the carry. He breaks loose down the sideline, makes a man miss, and he's into the end zone. The Patriots go up 6-0 after the failed 2-point conversion. Liberty's next drive, 3rd down here. Bryce Preston, he fumbles the snap, and the Hornets, they jump on it. Hard to tell who recovers it, but it's Scotlandville ball, and that leads to this Jannard Green connection with Darren London, who reaches over the goal line for the touchdown. Nice play there. Tie game after a missed extra point. But Liberty takes the lead back on the ensuing drive. It's time for Colin Stevenson. He punches it in to go up 12-6 near the end of the first quarter. This game would be over in the first half after Liberty went up 18-6. No one scored the rest of the way, so the Patriots get their first district win of the season. Bree, that's 4 highlights down. We got a lot more to go here on the Blitz tonight.
Yeah, we got much more coming from 5-5A after the break here right on the Blitz.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Blitz.
Yeah, welcome back. We're still here getting you caught up on all of our area games, keeping it in 5A, but moving over to Ascension Parish. And Jack, by the looks of it, Dutchtown, Walker, and Santa Maria could split the 5-5A title once again if they all remain one-loss teams in district play. Let's see if the Griffins can get things done tonight in Gonzales. All right, let's head on over. It's a tie game at 7-7, but they're going to give it to Lakedron Harvey, and he's going to have a big run here for a first down and a whole lot more. Sets them up for a field goal and a 10-7 lead. East Ascension's next ensuing drive, Hudson Browning looking for a receiver, fires, but he's picked off. Highland Rents with the interception. That will set up the Griffins in plus territory. Dylan Champagne going to throw a beautiful touchdown pass to Martell Rogers in the end zone. It'll be 17-7 at that point. But hey, this one is not over. Dutchtown still leading East Ascension 24-14 right now. They are in the fourth quarter. All right, now let's go over to Prairieville. Santa Maria over at Prairieville tonight. The rain's not going to stop anything.
Nope.
Cooper Babbitt hands it off to Tyree Williams for a big gainer in the first down. Santa Maria's Cooper Babbitt gonna find Quentin Ellisar on this nice pass. What a spiral. He's gonna fight for the touchdown, and he gets it 7-0 Gators. And then Santa Maria back with the ball in the second quarter. Babin pass to Reed Mayers for another score. He was all alone on that one. It would be 14-0 at that point, but this rain causing a lot of havoc. This one as well, also not over. Last we heard it was the third quarter with the Gators up 14-0 over the Hurricanes.
I respect Santa Maria for really throwing the ball tonight in those conditions. Over at Denham Springs, another big rivalry matchup for Livingston Parish, I guess. Walker and Denham Springs going at it. First quarter, it's a 0-0 game. Walker driving. Second play from scrimmage, Troy Silv. He heaves it downfield. Rashad Taylor is right there in stride, and Walker goes up 7 early. Later first quarter, Denham Springs driving. It's still 7-0. Jerry Horn hands it off to Brenton Paul. Paul, he's going to make a couple guys miss here. He stays on his feet and is in Walker territory. First down there. Later in the drive, Denham Springs settling for a field goal, but the snap gets away all the way back to midfield. And Walker Denham recovers, but they turn it over on downs, of course, there. Now, second quarter, Walker driving again. Silv gives it to Caden Jones, and he fools our camera even. That happens to everybody. And he storms it into the end zone to put Walker up 14 early in the second quarter. But in the second half, Denham Springs coming all the way back, and here late in the fourth quarter, the Yellow Jackets with the direct snap. They take it in, and they win this one 21-14. Big night, big rivalry win for Denham Springs. All right, a lot of good action there. Bree, we still have plenty more to come.
Oh, yeah, a lot more rivalry games, district games, and this weather wasn't stopping anything tonight. We'll have more coming up on the Blitz.
Stick around for more Friday Night Blitz. We now return to the Friday Night Blitz.
Welcome back to the Blitz. We had a 6-4A matchup as our game of the week, Bree. Now we're going to check out the rest of the district, and we'll start with a pair of 5-3 teams, the St. Michael Warriors, welcoming in the Brusly Panthers to Olympia Stadium on senior night. First drive for Brusly. Quarterback Josiah Hogan fakes the handoff and rolls to his left. There's Braylon McKnight. He turns on the Jets to beat the Warriors down the sideline. Touchdown Panthers. Brusly takes an early 7-0 lead. Near the end of the first quarter, Panthers driving again. Hogan hits Darian Bennett on the little quick pass there. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to find the end zone as well. Another touchdown for Brusly. They lead 15-0 after a successful two-point conversion. With just a couple of minutes left in the half now, Brusly has the ball, again leading 22-0. Running back Patrick Gale takes the Panthers' handoff and finds some more daylight before being knocked out of bounds and drawing a flag for the face mask there that we all saw. McKnight attempts to end the drive before the half with a touchdown, but the ball pops out at the 1-yard line. Luckily for the Panthers, offensive lineman Zachary Provo, get him on the news. Dives on the loose ball and gets a touchdown of his own. Panthers go on to win 44-6.
All right, now we have an update for you. West Feliciana at McKinley has been postponed to Saturday at noon. That game was not played tonight, but Bel Air and Terra was played last night, and Terra getting the win over Bel Air 14-12. That one was pretty close. Now, Jack, we're talking about all these district championships in our area. We have two more to get to next after this break, and there are going to be some pretty good ones.
Yeah, Episcopal and Dunham going at it tonight at Dunham High. It was a little bit of a mud bath out there. And then last night we had Madison Prep and U High going at it as well at Memorial Stadium. There's a lot of rain in that one, maybe not as bad as tonight, but there were some good games, so you'll want to stay tuned after the break.
Friday Night Blitz will be right back. Welcome back to the Friday Night Blitz.
Welcome back once again. Jack Schemmel here alongside Bree Andrews. Let's talk about last night, though, over at a wet and muddy Memorial Stadium. We had a de facto District 6-3A title game with U High taking on Madison Prep. The Chargers looking for their 6th straight win after an 0-3 start. The Cubs eyeing a 7th win in a row. First quarter of a scoreless game. U High with the ball. Alec Haynes takes the direct snap. He bounces it outside. And look at that stiff arm right there. Nice. Show that strength, young fella. And the senior puts the Cubs deep into Charger territory. Then on the next play, Moore from 25. He's in for the touchdown. It's 6-0 Cubs. Now second quarter. Here come the Chargers. Alfred McKnight, the former Fans' Choice winner, bounces it outside, breaks a couple tackles, and he makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Madison Prep. It's a 6-6 game. Later in the second quarter, the Chargers are actually going to drop back to pass here. Tylen Johnson doesn't let the rain bother him. A beautiful ball into Landon Johnson's hand. Big gain for Madison Prep. And later in the drive, why not give it to McKnight again? The senior, he's going to cruise easily into the end zone. And Madison Prep goes up 14-6 at the half. And the Chargers hang on in the second half to clinch the 6-3A title 14-6. And then in other matchups, we have Parkview Baptist beating Helix Mentorship 23-0, and Port Allen beating Collegiate of Baton Rouge 43-0 today. All right, we have our final district title game to get to tonight, Bree. This one is a rivalry everyone loves. Undefeated Dunham facing 7-1 Episcopal. Yeah, Jack, both teams are unbeaten, though, in 8-2A, but Dunham has the upper hand in this one with a better overall record and some dominating performances this season. Let's get to it. Another mud bath, this time over at Dunham for the Tigers and the Knights. Second quarter, it's a no-score game. Dunham's Elijah Haven, we know that name well. He drops back to pass, which is a vicious play calling tonight. Will Rive steps in, gets the interception, but nothing happens on that ensuing drive. Later in the second quarter, Episcopal punting away Jerome Harris there to field it, and he somehow is going to get out of a tackle here. Whoa! The senior breaks free, gets the Knights inside the 20-yard line. And then, hey, here's our girl news 2, Sylvia Weatherspoon, enjoying the game. And then on the next play, Dunham keeps it on the ground this time. Haven bounces it on the outside, stays on his feet, and eventually finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They lead 6-0 at the half. And Dunham would go on to win this one 18-0. They are 9-0 this season, undefeated, setting them up pretty good for the playoffs. Now we have St. John beating Ascension Christian 43-0 in 1A. Kentwood beating Thrive 42-6. And Ascension Catholic dominating everyone in 8-1A
47-6 over White Castle. Jack, the regular season ends next week, and then it's time for the playoffs where things really get crazy.
Yeah, we got a little clarity this week on district champions and maybe the playoff picture getting a little more clear. I know we go from 5A, 4A to non-select and select. But we got district titles up for grabs this week and some next week as well. But good football, some, tough football out there in the rain, but it was all played.
Yeah.
All right, well, tomorrow you want to stay tuned. 10 a.m. we will have our game day morning show. No LSU this week, but Southern in action, as well as an interview with LSU women's basketball coach Kim Mulkey.
Good night.